Sam Sulek thrown out of Planet Fitness. What's going on, everyone? You're watching Strength Addicts on all social media platforms, powered by TitanMedicalCenter.com, your go-to source for all the amazing therapies, #1 in patient care, serving 49 out of 50 states, except for Idaho for now. So folks, Sam wasn't really thrown out of Planet Fitness. He was asked to stop filming. I wrote an article about this. I'll help you check it out, link in the description. But Sam is one of those guys that understands that you can't just film anywhere at any time. You take your chances as a content creator. Now, everything this kid touches turns into gold, and especially when he's in the gym. He's not a competitor. I don't believe he wants to compete. He wants to eat, sleep, and train bodybuilding. That's what he's all about. Now, some gyms are more bodybuilder friendly. World's Gym, Powerhouse, Gold's Gym. Then you've got other gyms like Crunch, Anytime, Planet Fitness, where you kind of take your chances. Now, you could go in initially, talk to gym owners, gym management, say, look, this is me, this is my YouTube channel, this is my website, my social media platforms. I just want to come in and train. I'm not going to film anybody that walks behind me because I'm going to position the camera to such a way that there's me and then the wall, and that's it. That might work, but are you going to pay the gym money? Probably not. Now, years ago, like Jeff Saigo would do a photo shoot at Powerhouse East Lansing or another gym, maybe Powerhouse Novi. He would pay the gym for a section of it, and he'd have all his lights and people in there, and that was different because the gym was getting a taste. But Sam, or, fitness influencer X, for example, is not paying the gym anything. Now, here's the kicker. They're getting paid royally for the content they put on their channels. So now you got a situation where you haven't asked the gym for permission. You're not paying the gym, but you're getting money for filming in the gym, and none of that money is going to the gym. So it's just this really kind of like uneven thing. Now, you could say that if you're a big enough influencer that by making money filming at the gym, you're sending business to that facility. That's debatable. And even if you did send them business, a lot of gyms probably would still turn you down because it doesn't justify it. And a lot of times, fitness influencers do get other gym members in the background, and that is not a public forum. It's very much private property. And gym goers, A, do not want to be on video, and B, do not want to have to go out of their way to go around the video setup because, in their opinion, they've paid a membership to be able to go to a gym and train in peace. To a lot of people that don't compete, that don't have six-pack abs, the gym is just a place for solace. It's a place for refuge. It's an asylum. Maybe not an asylum. Maybe it is. I don't know. It's a paradise. It's an oasis. And it doesn't feel like an oasis if they have to walk around film crews or tripods, And then there's a sour grapes factor. A lot of people that go to the gym are not competitors, don't have washboard abs, don't have Christmas trees in their back. A lot of times people go to the gym because they're sulking. They're beating themselves up. My gosh, I can't believe how much I've let myself go. I have no waist. My arms, I have no biceps. I have them, but I don't see them. I feel like it's time for me to take charge. And in that process of self-hate and building up their self-esteem and trying to figure out a game plan for how they're going to turn it all around, even if they don't actually ever do it, but the plan to turn it all around, they look over there and they see some guy with an 8-pack, shredded, posing and talking about the gym and waving at people. And they're butthurt about that. Because, this person's got it going on and they don't. I tell you something, sour grapes, in my opinion, is a catalyst for a lot of reports against people minding their own business, just trying to do some content for social media because butthurt gym goer doesn't want to see, Jeremy Potvin basically, or whatever, in the gym, living it up with the best physique on earth. They don't want to see that. They don't want to see that in general, but they don't want to see that with a camera going. And then, as what happened with Planet Fitness and Sam Sulek, is that, you know, he recognized they were just doing their job. They had a supervisor in the facility. And so with a supervisor there, they kind of have to, you know, lay down the law. It wasn't personal. And I applaud Sam for making that distinction because they didn't want to kick him out. They didn't want to tell him to stop filming. And I don't think they actually kicked him out. I think they just told him he needed to stop filming. And as a result of that, he left. But it's just one of those situations. You got to employ a little bit of common sense. I'm not saying Sam didn't. But if you're going to be at a Planet Fitness and Anytime Fitness, basically a sort of a more of a like a family type fitness center, you got to be careful. But even Powerhouse, you know, people like that, Gold's Gym, World's Gym, I mean, just because they're bodybuilder friendly doesn't mean that they're going to open their doors for you to come and use their facilities to make content for your channel that is monetized while the gym gets no money. And the gym, you know, again, publicity, you know, it's kind of like, I mean, it's not the strongest argument to make, really. Unless maybe you are like a Sam Sulek. Maybe. But you would have to be even bigger than that, I think. You'd have to be like almost like a Chris Bumstead to be able to justify, look, I'm bringing you a lot of goodwill, a lot of buzz for your facility. Because while Sam is like, Sam and the Trend Twins and people like that are very, very big on social media, I don't know that they're going to actually get even one person to go sign up to the gym when they're not there. Because that's the thing. They're there making a video and then they're gone. So the gym would have to be so impressive and they would have to be so impressed with the video that the influencer made that it would get them to the gym to signing a contract. It's a stretch. I don't even know if Chris Bumstead would be able to do that. And again, it would have to be something where the influencer did such a good job promoting the gym. Maybe the gym staff, maybe they've got a killer protein bar. Maybe they have machines that haven't been seen since like the Mike Menser days, like the really high-end, old-school Nautilus type stuff. Maybe then. But then the gym could just say, look, we could make a video of our own, you know, showing off our footage, you know what I mean, our equipment. Because a lot of gyms don't have that old-school equipment, you know, because a lot of it's broken down. It's very expensive to maintain, you know. So it's just really one of those things where I just don't know if that's a good argument enough. I think the way to go, if you're real serious about, you know, filming at a particular location, is go beforehand, ask for permission, you know, make as many accommodations as you can to ensure that, you know, other gym goers aren't included or inconvenienced. And then maybe they'll say yes. But you just go in there, and even if you explain it to them as you're doing it, I mean, you know, you really take your chances. But again, this is where content creators are right now. You have to MacGyver it. You have to be DIY. You got to be able to film on the fly and move quickly. And again, that's the other thing. Move quickly. You know, if you're in the gym and you're going to film and you don't have permission, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, if you're in the gym and you don't have permission, I would think you'd want to wrap it up pretty quickly. I mean, it's not the time for a documentary. You know what I mean? Get, you know, 4 or 5 sets, maybe 3 or 4 exercises, and get out of there. And then do a voiceover like we used to do at RX Muscle or like they used to do at MD. But don't, you know, just sit there for, you know, 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes because you're going to draw attention to yourself. The complaints are going to come in. Staff's going to be all over you. You're going to have a problem.